Billy, you so crazy.
Yo, what's cracking? What's bracking? It's your boy, Billy, you so crazy, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back with another one. Y'all read the title, so you already know what we're doing, man. We got one by ANGRYCOPS. PETA fights the Marine Corps. This already sounds interesting. Don't know what to expect with this one, but with an Angry Cop video, you never really know. So we're gonna find out what it's all about. If this is your first time on this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you want to see a boy react to next, and I have it up for you when I get the chance. Just be patient with me, all right? If you want it done a whole lot quicker, I do have a Patreon link in the description. Feel free to do your thug dizzle with that if you wants to, all right? You don't have to, only if you wants to. But enough talking. Let's find out what PETA fights the Marine Corps is all about.
Every time the military does something, some civilian organization has to stick their beak into the middle of it. Some group of people has their cross to bear and starts hand jamming letters to their senator, congressman, or whatever military post happens to be nearby. Your airplanes are disrupting the flight patterns of seagulls. Your explosives and artillery ranges are creating noise pollution in the middle of fucking Nebraska. Or how eating animals in the middle of survival training is bad. We don't need to do it. It's a no-no. That last one was real. PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, hand-jammed a letter to the Commandant of the Marine Corps. Its article was headlined as, "Training or Animal Abuse. Marines behead cobras and drink their blood." Jungles are full of fruits and other nutritious edible plants. So why are the U.S. Marines beheading snakes, guzzling their blood, and calling it survival training? Is that a real question? Because I got the answer, and it's Ask Bear Grylls. If you're all alone in a combat zone, life has got to suck, and you got to learn to embrace that suck. And part of that suck is going to be eating some things you never thought you were going to have to consume before. Or eating.
And that's the reason why these people that are writing these articles, the people that's in PETA, maybe they should try this training and see what resources they think is going to be available to them. Because when you're a civilian, right, and this is something that I've learned transitioning from civilian to soldier, is that the little small things that you don't realize is a luxury until it gets taken away from you. Look at the grocery stores right now. It used to be a luxury to just be able to walk down the aisle and grab whatever the heck you wanted to. But because of the stuff that we got going on, grocery stores ain't never been so empty. Everybody and their mama now wants to clean. Y'all ain't never cleaned y'all houses before. Oh, dirty house people. Now all of a sudden everybody and their mama is hoarding Lysol, wipes, sprays, and all kind of stuff. Y'all ain't never cared about germs before. Now all of a sudden you do. I'm seeing people buying up fruit. I ain't never had a problem walking in H-E-B buying fruit. Never had a problem. Now all of a sudden all the fruit is gone. Packs of meat. People is hoarding milk. So I said this to say that okay, these people that's writing these articles, right, they need to get put in these situations so they can see what it's like, because they're writing these articles out of their butts. They don't know you don't know what it's like.
Some things.
This is the reason why I say mandatory military service for everybody for at least 2 years. At least 2 years. At least. Because then we wouldn't have these articles. Because then you would understand when you got to do what you got to do to survive.
You thought you couldn't consume. Included in their Cobra Gold training, the U.S. Marines reportedly killed chickens with their bare hands. Oh, trust me, they've been choking chickens for a long time. Well before this. And they are pros at it.
For real.
Eat
No,
live
for real.
geckos, consume live scorpions and tarantulas, and decapitate cobras and drink their blood. The scenes are almost frat party-esque, with some Marines celebrating and cheering one another on. Others apparently whipped out their phones and recorded the killings. See, look at that. You already hit on the topic that I was touching on. They're going to learn how to eat things they would never thought they could eat before, and then learn how to cook them or eat them raw. Wouldn't be the first time a Marine went raw in Taiwan. Oh, God, there's so many Thai hooker jokes in this. Normally, you wouldn't think that you could have eaten any of those animals I just listed off, but this training shows you that not only can you eat them, but it teaches you how to properly go through the process of actually preparing that game.
Yeah.
Or insect, or lizard, cobra.
Yeah.
Put in
Whatever.
weird, gross animal there. How else are you going to demonstrate that snake blood is safe to drink and that it can rehydrate you when you don't have ample sources of hydration? We're just gonna throw up a PowerPoint slide and say, take my word for it? Yeah, you can even cut the head off of a cobra and drink its blood, Marine. I don't believe you. Just take my word. Take my word. No, prove it. I can't. PETA won't let me. Prove it. Prove it. Whoa. What do you? I said PETA won't let me. You cut off the head. You drink it. You pussy. Where did you find a snake? There is no better way for you to demonstrate that this is a viable option of sustenance than to actually do it. Lop that head off and have a bunch of weirded out Marines all jazzed up about drinking some blood. Of course they got their phones out. Yes, they're cheering. This is some weird shit. You're gonna pump your buddy up if he's gonna drink some blood. This isn't some blood orgy where they're all just stroking it out inside of the snake skin to try and make some new boots. These guys are like, yeah, Johnson, you swallow that fucking blood, do it. Woo, you are a man. You can survive and fight through anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Somebody give me.
And please keep in mind that these are the people that y'all want to fight for y'all. Like, because if you ain't gonna do it, who gonna do it? Keep that in mind. Like, y'all just be trying to tell you, boy. I tell you, if these groups ended up taking over or winning somehow to where they changed the military completely, y'all gonna regret. I promise you, you're gonna regret it. I promise you. I promise you.
You bow and knife. I'm gonna stab everything
it's not
in
gonna
front
be
of
good
me.
for nobody
Why
in the
do you think
U.S.
there's an entire website dedicated to the people of Walmart? We enjoy looking at shit we don't see every day. Weird shit. Things that would boggle the mind of civilians. However, I will say the dude on the far right looks like he's enjoying himself a little too much.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's enjoying his buddy. Yeah.
For any group photo. The article continues, no one needed to die for U.S. and Thai forces to strengthen their alliance. No one died. No person died.
Nobody died.
Oh, PETA. Is this stupid thing where you're like, animals are people too? Can't you just protect the pretty smart ones like the dolphins and kitty cats and let us consume the chickens and snakes and gopher asses or whatever we need to survive on? Yes, animals need to die. They have to die. And let me tell you why, PETA. Because survival isn't pretty. It's basic. It's uncomfortable. And it is desperate. And in order to understand that desperation, you need to be trained in it. You need to taste the desperation so you can appreciate it when it happens.
Yes.
And understand the importance of the training that you're going through.
And that's the reason why I say you don't realize certain things are luxuries until they get stripped from you. That's why the training is important. That right there. Because you look at certain things, if you're conditioned to how your life is, that's what you're used to. So the moment that it gets taken away, you're just going to be looking around waiting for it to come? No. You got to work with what you got. But see, you know what I'm saying? When you're a civilian, I get why y'all don't think like that because you don't have to. But we get put in situations like this and now everybody is panicked, worried about toilet tissue, bruh.
PETA brags that in the past, they've been able to remove animals from survival training. And I don't know who the fuck was in charge back then, but you need to get your fucking head rearranged. Because apparently in 2011, the Marines Mountain Warfare School was like, oh, you know what? PETA's upset. We don't need to kill chickens or rabbits anymore or teach them how to skin things. Because, you know, in the cold, cold mountains, there's tons of rutabaga and sweet potatoes and whatever the fuck. No, there's fucking hares. There's Arctic hares jumping around or wolves or geese or goats or sheep or other bullshit. But when it's cold in the mountains, I'm pretty sure that is a wasteland of snow and nothing to eat. But hey, trapping, skinning, and gutting an animal, the important things you might want then, we'll get rid of because PETA's upset. Because there's thousands of PETA members in the military, right? That's why we have vegetarian MREs. Go fuck myself. Listen to this. SEER specialists are already using virtual reality to prepare Air Force pilots for worst case scenarios. And interactive video games that have food procurement components are now on the market. We're just gonna go buy Red Dead Redemption 2 and just start hacking up some cloverleaf banana shenanigans, and now we're okay. That's our SEER training. That is gonna put us for the most effective combat fighting force in the world. Is gonna be ready to go and get out of Dodge by playing some video games. How high are you? You just get back from a smoke session with Joe Rogan? There's a call to action in the last paragraph of the article where PETA is asking that we join together and let the Department of Justice know that we don't want there to be any medical testing or training on goats or pigs anymore. And if you're unaware of what they're talking about, let me fill you in. In the special operations community, those in medical fields are able to work on goats and pigs that are alive, sedated, but alive, in order to sharpen their medical skills. I've had friends that have gone through said training, and they have stated it was the most realistic and the best training they have ever received in their military careers. One of them stated that when they were there looking at the pig just sitting there knocked out unconscious from all the meds, the instructor came in and said, "All right, let's fix this pig," and just stabbed it. Just stabbed the fucking pig on the table. And he's like, "All right, cool. Use your medical training that we gave you in order to fix that stab wound to its lung. Suck a chest wound, let's go." They're like, "Holy shit, okay, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, 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 zap." And they fix the fucking pig. Severed arteries, missing limbs, injecting adrenaline to restart your heart. These are the things that they did to these animals in order to better themselves for the battlefield. And that is by far the most realistic training you can have to verify whether or not you are combat effective. Meet me halfway, PETA.
First of all, that's one thing PETA will not do. They're not going to meet you halfway nowhere. It's literally all or nothing with them. Literally all or nothing with them. So whatever you're going to say is going to be a no off rip.
A better, more realistic option than those pigs and goats.
There is none.
Our soldiers, airmen, and seamen can be prepared for the combat injuries they're going to see overseas. And I don't want to hear video games.
Hell
this isn't
no.
Saturday night with your family playing Operation.
They prefer it that way, though.
True story. I had a couple friends, and pre-mobilization, they went to go train with some of the 18 Deltas, the Special Forces medical personnel. And they had some pigs there, and they stabbed them up and cut off their legs and like quick clotted their shit, and it was fucking fantastic. My medical buddy said it was the best training he's ever been on. And at the end, they were cracking jokes with the instructor saying, "Hey, we can like throw this pig on a barbecue and have something good to eat, you know? Hey." And the instructor had a little giggle at it, and his response was something to the effect of this: "Nah, man, you don't want to eat one of those things. They got so much medical crap going through their muscles and their bloodstream that if you decided to eat one of those, you'd either be extremely high or horribly poisoned," which is a chance some people might be willing to take.
Facts. 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 So that was Angry Cops. PETA fights the Marine Corps. Like I said, man, I already said it. These people need to just go ahead and everyone there needs to just go ahead and do some survival training, and let's see if they don't change their mind by the end of it. Because I'm telling you, when you ain't got no choice, you ain't got no choice. And that is the problem with us. We're conditioned by our situations, and we're comfortable, and we don't know what to do when we're uncomfortable. And that is the reason why it's just mass chaos when stuff happens, because people lose their damn mind because they don't know. They do not know. Man, it's like I get passionate about this stuff because ignorance makes me upset when it's just like, yo, bro, things could be a lot more simple if you just stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the people that you want to fight for you, let them do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna say that every decision made by any military is the best, but because trust me, I've been in and I know there's some things I'm looking like, why the hell are we doing this the hard way? It's a much easier way, but it's just the way. You know what I'm saying? Common sense isn't common in the military. It's really not. But when it comes to survival, who does it better? Who does it better? Y'all gonna point me to some TV show. I already know it. But anyways, look, man, if y'all enjoyed this reaction, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below trying to see your boy react to next. Follow me on all my social media links are right there. Send me a message on any one of those. I get back with you as soon as possible. I appreciate your guys' love and support. It's your boy BillyYouSoCrazy, and I'll see you on the next video, man. I'm out.